Thank you to everybody for coming and sharing this wonderful moment. And those of you who know me, I get real quiet in the middle of the poem. I'm just trying to reserve myself. I'm going to read a poem here. It's a beautiful poem, and I think it describes the love that's in front of us here, and it should be read. It's called Summit 17, and it says, I don't love you as if you were salt rose, topaz, or arrow of carnation that propagate fire. I love you as certain dark things are loved, secret, between the shadows and the soul. I love you as the plant that does not bloom and carries hidden within itself the light of those flowers. And thanks to your love, darkly in my body lives the dense scent that rises from the earth. I love you without knowing how or when or where. I love you simply without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I don't know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you. So intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand. So intimate that when I fall asleep, it is your eyes that close. I love this poem.
Thank you, Patty. When Carol's brother Don and his wife Sarah were married, they chose to do a wine box ceremony, it is called. And Carol and Brian liked it so much they decided to incorporate it in their wedding as well. For those of you unfamiliar with it, the box, this box before me, contains a bottle of wine. It contains a bottle of wine and a love letter from each to the other. The letters describe the good qualities they find in each other, the reasons they fell in love, and their hopes for their future together. The letters are sealed in individual envelopes, and they have not seen what the other has written. Should Brian and Carol ever find their marriage facing hardships, they will open the box, sit and drink the wine together, then read the letters they wrote to be reminded of the reasons they are together. The hope is, however, that Carol and Brian will never have reason to open the box, and if this is the case, they are to open it, share it, enjoy it on their 5th wedding anniversary. Afterward, to replenish the box and do it.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Hello. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. And to do it again on their 10th wedding anniversary, and so on as the decades pass. Carol and Brian, you may now seal the box. I'm obviously behind the script. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The reason we are here. Carol and Brian will say their matrimonial vows to each other. And it will be to each other, not in the microphone. Some will hear, maybe some will not, but these vows are for Carol and Brian. And Brian, I believe we're starting, is that correct?
You can do it, Brian.
You can do it.
Carol.
That is my name. I love that part right.
I have spent the first 35 years of my life trying to be. I deeply reflected on the question, I am. However, 2.5 years ago, I started to think about my life and began to reflect on the question of what we could be. And today, I began to reflect on we are. Our lives are transient in nature. Whether we believe we move from this earth to heaven, or from this life to another, or from this life to the earth, we move through our lives moment to moment, often distracted by nuance. We forget that our lives are limited and finite, and that life is always changing. The tides move in and out, and flowers bloom and wilt. If it is the nature of things to change, then we must cherish what we have while we have it before it is gone. Carol, I promise to cherish you for as long as I live. I promise to cherish who you are, as you are, and who you may become. I will never try to change you. I will always love you. I promise to cherish the time in your life and youth you have given to me. And I will love and cherish the life you are giving me beside you now. You are my best friend, and I love and cherish you every moment in my life. It has been said in many different languages and many different ways that the past is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, and that is why it's called the present. And you, Carol, today you are the greatest gift of my life. And I love you.
Okay. Ryan. It is very hard to put to words the depth of my feelings for you. From our first kiss at sunset, I knew in my heart that a special love was growing. The past 2.5 years have been wonderful. I feel so blessed. Our relationship has grown and blossomed in an effortless way. You are my one. You bring out the best in me. You make me laugh when I am too serious. You remind me to be patient and calm. And you truly appreciate each day, reminding me that life is precious and impermanent. You are also one of the nicest, most generous, and loyal people I have ever met in my life. Brian, the day you asked me to marry you was the happiest day of my life. You are an amazing partner, friend, and lover. You deserve the best that life has to offer. I am honored to be standing in front of you today. I promise to be a good wife, to support you through the ups and downs of life. I promise to be a good mother to our child. I will do my best. I pray that we live a long, healthy life together. I love you with all of my heart.
Carol and Brian, you may now exchange rings. Brian and Carol, now you will feel no rain. For each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold. For each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness. For each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you, both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Brian Davidovitz and Carol Simpson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Marriage Commissioner of Civil Marriages in and for the County of San Diego, I take pleasure in pronouncing you husband and wife. Before anyone departs, we would like to get a group picture of the entire